Hello Taurus, welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is your weekly tarot reading from the 11th to the 17th of May 2020 for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. I hope you're well, Taurus. So I'm using the Tarot of Dreams by Marchetti to pull an overarching tarot card to see what the theme is for the month, for the week even. What do we have for Taurus, please? Our lovely Taurians, too many. And there you are. Taurus, we have you with the Three of Swords. So I'm going to put the cards on the table, Taurus, and then I will come back to them. Okay, what do we have for Taurus, please? Angel, spirits, guides, message for Taurus. I really like this card, adjacent possibilities. Let's just put that there. Angels, what is the message for Taurus now? What do we have for Taurus? 11th to the 17th of May 2020, please. Thank you. Oh, wow. New love. Okay, Taurus. So I'm doing things a little differently this week. I'm going to pull 4 cards. So the first card is you, second card is your challenge, third card is the advice from Spirit, and the fourth card is your outcome. And then we'll go deeper and clarify the cards on the table. So what do we have for Taurus, please? Angel, spirits, guides, message for Taurus. Okay. Death. Card of Scorpio. I pulled 2 cards, so let's go with it. Oh, 3 cards. There you are again, Taurus. 6 of Wands, the Hierophant, and the 8 of Cups. Advice from Spirit, 4 of Swords, and outcome, Taurus. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, can we clarify the cards on the table, please? Angel, spirits, guides for Taurus, 11th to the 17th of May 2020, please. Starting with the Death card. So far we have Virgo and Scorpio in this reading as other signs or potential people in your life. Okay, 2 cards here, Taurus. We have the Hanged Man and the Ace of Pentacles. Nice. We have the Ace of Cups. This is your challenge. Okay, 4 of Swords. Yeah, we have the 4 of Cups. And the 8 of Wands, we have the Knight of Pentacles. I'm going to pull one more on that one. The Emperor. And the 9 of Swords is bottom of your deck. Okay, Taurus, let's start looking at these cards here. So we have you are the Hierophant, the Faith card, and we have the 3 of Swords. The 3 of Swords can be the card of heartbreak. I feel for some of you It is a general reading. It can be in general relationships, but I do feel for some of you this has been a relationship. This is where truths may be revealed that cut deep. Sometimes can be to do with third-party situations, but it's where someone's actions cut you deeply. Truths may have come to light, and it's very difficult to move on, obviously, from the Three of Swords. It's something that really wounds you for a period of time. But I do feel, Taurus, you know, the Three of Swords is generally open to the energies of the clouds, the rain, and you do see the outside space around this person. And however deep the hurt is, when a wound is exposed to the element, it starts to heal. And I do feel, certainly with the Faith card, I feel this is a time of you coming back to who you are. I think you have been in that healing process. I think you have been reconnecting to self in terms of how you move forward. Yeah, and you've been going through that process. Interesting, I'm saying I don't always see the numbers 3 and 8. 3 and 5 in tarot make 8. And the 8 in tarot is about mastery. It's about change as well. And I feel for some of you a change is on the cards, but I feel it's by your own actions. We have 2 8s in this reading too, which echoes what I'm saying. Because it might well be some of you are thinking about opening up to new possibilities now, possibly new love, because we do have new love here, Cupid's arrow. So let's see what we have. I'm going to read this out to you, Taurus, number 24. This is the energy deck. We have many unconsidered options. We have adjacent possibilities. Sometimes the force of habit keeps you stuck and unaware of potentially healthier and happier choices at hand. Yet every moment gives you the option to open a different door and take a different course, whether it's in your thoughts, behaviours, or major life decisions. The Adjacent Possibilities card is here to tell you that you have many options, and it's time to take a wider look at things. As you consider the many life choices available, you'll feel more and more empowered and motivated to make the decisions that bring happiness, strength, and forward motion. In terms of your goals, this card could also indicate unknown and previously unconsidered ideas. Be more conscious, be aware, and be flexible and willing to take new and different action now. So I feel that there are new possibilities in love for some of you. But I think this week is you going through that process of moving on from what's gone. Because we have an ending here. Some of you have been processing an ending. I'm feeling that with the Neptunian energy. And the Death card is a card of allowing endings to happen, the acceptance of endings. This is a card of rebirth. It's linked to rebirth. It's a card of Pluto, death, destruction, rebirth, regeneration. So the Phoenix rising, which is this card, the Phoenix rises from its own destruction. Let's always remember that. It destroys the old, what it doesn't need anymore, in order to rise in its true light. It's almost kind of like the shackles of its old experience that may cling to it. It burns away in order to liberate itself from the old. So this is very much out with the old, in with the new. And it's interesting because the Hanged Man, in terms of perspective, it is looking at things in a different way, in a different light, to see the way forward. This is that Adjacent Possibilities card where you may have to look at things in a different way, in a different light, in order to move on from whatever has ended in your life to new possibilities. Because the Hanged Man is a card of alignment, you know. aligning to the path forward. And you are being shown the path forward now. There is inspiration from within you. The Hanged Man finds answers, glimpses of a direction forward that he needs to follow physically. He's been given answers, enlightenment from the universe. And this is a blessing that you're being given as well, a gift from the universe. There's a reason why there's a star in that pentacle. It's a gift. It's like you're being told that there is a new opportunity to move forward to now. And I do feel it's linked with this. I do think this is a new connection in love. But some of you, while you stay stuck in the past, while you stay stuck and don't liberate yourself from whatever has ended, you don't see the way forward. So for some of you, this is about looking at things in a different way, opening your mind to new possibilities, connections now. Because for some of you, there is a new connection to be made, a new person, a new opportunity. This is very good in terms of money and career. It is also can be the Pentacles energy is to do with our physical reality. So it associates with everything in our physical reality. It can be to do with our foundational relationships, people we build our lives around. It can be to do with our property, our career, our money, our health, what we value. And there is new value coming into your life for you to build upon. But you need to take practical steps towards that direction. Yeah. And I feel that's your challenge, to move away from what's gone and to move towards new love, new happiness. It's interesting, and you know, I get this a lot in my readings, the angel spirits guides. This is the Eight of Cups, the card of abandoned hopes, dreams and wishes. Somebody realizing why something isn't working out. Somebody moving on from something that has been emotional, where things haven't lived up to expectation or promise for whatever reason. And this is you, Taurus. You, the Hierophant again, appearing twice in your reading now, so it's a poignant message for you. It is time to go in search of what is missing in your life, because we have a missing cup here, and you're being given it by the universe. But in order to get this, you need to take the first steps down that new path that you're being guided to take now. The unconsidered options, opening your mind to new possibilities. And you do that and move forward by overcoming what has gone. Whatever this ending was, this is somebody who is putting that challenge of their life behind them. You know, and I love the Six of Wands. It's a real Leo energy, which is very much linked with the heart as well. And it is actually linked with the heart on the Tree of Life. The tarot is structured around the Tree of Life. And this Six of Wands is at the heart center of the Tree of Life. So this is where you're putting behind a period of your life that needs to end, in order to open your heart almost to new possibilities now. It's a beautiful energy of victory over what is gone, allowing yourself to move forward to new possibilities. It's beautiful, but this is your challenge. It's interesting because we have the Swords energy here, the Four of Swords, which is linked to the mind, our mental energy, how we perceive something. And we have the Four of Cups, and the Cups energy is to do with our emotions and feelings. So you can see what's keeping you stuck is your internal energies here. Your mind, how you perceive something, and your emotions. Some of you are finding it difficult to move forward. Maybe because you're deep in thought of what is gone. And it might well be there's a need to refocus. It's interesting, where you have three swords, you see the three swords that have appeared here. This is the Four of Swords, and it's interesting how this card is drawn, because this knight stares at three swords. The wounds, what has gone before, the truth of the situation. But this is a card of recovery because we have a four here, the fourth sword. And this is about reflection, recharging, getting your head around a situation and seeing a way to move forward. And it might well be for some of you, you are suddenly seeing a way to move forward emotionally and also mentally from what has gone on, having processed what's gone. That is the advice from Spirit, because this is the Divine Nudge card as well, nudging you forward now. But I do feel you have been through that period of processing what's gone and seeing the way forward now. You know, the Nine of Swords is a card of an illusion, in the sense that the swords, again, mental energy, how we perceive things, that if you focus on the negative, you just go that it will tear through your internal energy. As this person focuses on one sword, the negativities just stack up in their mind like the swords on that wall. And it is about how negativity can be so destructive in your internal energy. It can keep you up at night. It can make stressful situations worse. It can make worry worse. It can blow things out of proportion. You lose perspective with the Nine of Swords. And even though this is founded in reality, whatever this ending was, Taurus, you have a valid reason to be upset, to be anxious, to be disappointed, to, you know, be hurt. It is where the mind is your worst enemy in some cases, and there's a need to get perspective when the Nine of Swords appears, to step back and get your head around a situation in order to move forward. And you do that by balancing your internal energies, your mind, your heart, your emotions. And also the nice thing about the Knight of Pentacles is just focusing your energies on what is going to bring you greater value now. Now, some of you may well be focusing on your money and career, but I also feel some of you may well be getting an opportunity. Maybe somebody is offering you something. It could be love, could be a Virgo. Earth energy, Virgo. Because the Knight of Pentacles holds the Ace of Pentacles. So there may well be a Virgo in your life where there is a possibility, somebody that you hadn't considered, somebody that you might already know but you'd never looked at them in that light as well. I'm kind of feeling, certainly Taurus, there is absolutely somebody who may well be offering you something solid. They mean what they say. Something of value to build your life around. It's a beautiful energy. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is about getting back on track. Can be also about healing from what's gone. Just being in that state where it has been a lot of effort, a lot of hard work to get here. But you are just slowly but surely getting the self-esteem, self-worth back on track, focusing maybe on your money and career as well, and just doing things slowly but surely. And the effort that you've been putting in is actually bringing change, even though it might not feel like that. There's stagnating energies in your reading that you may well feel that you've just been working hard to move on from a situation, and yet you felt very stuck in still in the past. It's not the case. I do feel for some of you that you are now, the message here is certainly with the Hanged Man, you need to open your mind up to new possibilities, things that you haven't considered before. And that's how you really bring that shift in your life. And when you do, there could be some communication. Now we have Virgo, we also have Aries. Somebody who may embody both of those signs, or you might embody both of those signs. But this is about communication bringing change. Communication also forming something solid, you know. This is the unconsidered options. There are options around you. Now, this can sometimes link in with the internet, online discussions, whether it's with somebody at work at a distance, whether it's with somebody in your life that you know as friends. I mean, you kind of get what I'm saying, or social groups. Whatever this is, Taurus, there is some communication coming your way that can lead to some kind of solid offer and opportunity. And this is about taking action. When you take action and open yourself up for new conversation, that's when you get it back. You know, that's when you get the reward back for your efforts and hard work. And I do feel for some of you, there is a positive shift here towards something that is going to bring you greater reward. Yeah. The Emperor is, it's interesting because this is the destructive force of Mars. You know, it's Mars in Gemini, and the Emperor is a card of Aries, ruled by Mars. So he understands how to bring, again, another 4, how to bring solidity, stability to his life by taking control of his life, his power, in order to bring expansion, growth, success. And this is just about taking the initiative. And, you know, this can be online. Both of these energies can be online. This can be the online system. But I do feel for some of you, there's a big message. Now is the time to take control. Don't allow external events to own you anymore and keep you stuck, stagnant. It is time to take control, take action, take the initiative in order to bring greater growth in your life. This is about taking back your power from the negative energy that can own you sometimes, you know, own all of us if we allow it to. And this is where that negative energy can own us, when we focus on the negative. This is about focusing on the positive and taking action towards new opportunity, new connections, new progress to be made, I feel, that brings real change to your life when you take the initiative, take action towards it. So, beautiful energy, Taurus. I definitely feel there is the potential of new love, new conversations to be had this week for some of you. And it is something solid, somebody who means what they say, somebody that you can really trust. They're not going to mess you around, they're not going to play mind games. I think they are who they are. What do we have for Taurus, please, angel spirits, guides? Final message for Taurus, please. Honeybee, divine feminine, you are being called on to rise. Interesting, because this is about the phoenix rising. Rise up from what's gone. I'm going to pull this one as well. We have the Hare, strength. Take time to make clear decisions, bring awareness and light to the situation. Yeah. And I do feel for some of you, there is absolutely new love on the cards, but opening yourself to it is your challenge. And walking away from what's gone, even emotionally moving on from what's gone, is a challenge. But I do feel some of you are making headway this week and taking back your life, maybe opening. You might well be trying out online dating. You may well even be speaking to somebody. I mean, this is all about conversations, bringing new opportunities. So there may well be conversations that you've already been having. I do feel, Taurus, that there is new possibilities for a new relationship here. It's beautiful. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I hope it's a wonderful week for you, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.